Well, hey guys, it's Kevin. I hope that you are having a wonderful afternoon. I wanted to just jump on here real quick and share with you a new tool that Photoshop has just came up with. It is amazing, and it's also kind of scary how good it is. I've only been playing with it for just a few minutes, so I'm not a pro at it yet, but I did want to share this with you. This is on the brand new Photoshop beta. So if you have Creative Cloud, you got to make sure you get Photoshop beta, not the original Photoshop that you have. So make sure it says beta on it, and you'll be able to do something called generative fill. So generative fill is really cool. I'm not going to show you all the stuff it can do, but one thing it can do is it can expand the canvas. So for example, this picture right here that I made several years ago, I can make this a little bit wider. Let's say I wanted to make this wider, turn it into like a banner, something like that. Or I just want to see what this monster would look like if we went to the left. And so what I did is I just made the image bigger. Then I'm going to get my rectangular marquee tool. I'm going to select this right here. And then I'm going to go to generative fill. And you could type in words here, what you wanted to fill it with, but I'm going to leave it blank. I'm just going to hit generate, and we're going to see what it's able to make. And so this is AI artwork. It is using training on a lot of different pictures, and let's see what it does. All right. So it was able to create this monster right here, and it was able to expand all of this smoke and everything. So it looks like it's kind of coming down out of the clouds there, and that looks really cool. Now, I want to try it again, though, because the cool thing about this is every time you do it, it's going to give you a different result. So we're going to do this again, and it's going to do something different every time. And so it's not copying and pasting other parts of the image. It's not taking these brush strokes that I've had. It's actually creating its own brush strokes. It's making its own thing to create this image. Oh, that looks really cool there. So this time I did the exact same thing, but it created a different result. And now it's kind of added these other like wispy little things on here. I think it gave it a tail. So this monster's got a tail now. So that's pretty cool. I wasn't envisioning this monster having a tail. But just in a few seconds, I was able to take a square image, and I usually do square images, and now I was able to create it into a wider image. And so I can go and create some text, and I can put like some text over here, and we can have like make it into like a banner or something. I can stick this right over here, whereas before I didn't really have any room with that square image. So now I can do that and put some stuff over here for like a banner. Let's go ahead and go to the right though. So let's just expand this even more and do it this way. And so what we'll do is we'll do a rectangular marquee tool. We'll do this, and we'll do generative fill. Again, I'm not going to type any words in. That'll be it for another time to play around with that. But you could type in different prompts, and it'll create something for you as well. I'm just more interested in expanding this canvas right now. So let's see what it makes on the right side. Very cool. Look at that. Look at that. It was able to make this this forest in this background, or this grass. It was actually able to add all these little particles. You can see the original image I had these little particles that I drew up there, and it was able to add these in here. So it's continuing on with that same type of theme there. Add this little bokeh in there. Really cool. That is just really cool. Let's just do it a little bit more. Let's go up just a little bit higher. And let's go ahead and grab this right here. Just do that. And we'll do generative fill again, and let's see what it can make. Just really cool stuff though, using AI technology to blend all these things together and to make it look like it matches the colors of the scene. One of the hardest things to do is to match the colors and the lighting, and it can do that very quickly. So let's see what it does for the top. Awesome. That is just amazing. All right, so I started off with this, just a square, nice little square image right here, and with just a couple minutes of editing, I was able to get this image right here. I didn't have to do any more painting. I didn't have to do anything else. Just like that, AI was able to do all of this for me. Yeah, there's a few little issues here that we got to work with, kind of blending in these little squares and everything, but that's not a big deal. It's definitely not a big deal. Very easy to do. But that is amazing what Photoshop is able to do in just a couple seconds using this generative